All HOI4 ship types ranked. Let's first start with destroyers. Destroyers are C tier. They are pretty good because you need them for screening on your fleet. The problem is most starting fleets already have enough destroyers, so there's not really much point in building them, other than if you play with a nation like Chile or, I don't know, Brazil or something, and you naval up, and you have to build a navy from scrap, basically. So then destroyers can be worth it, but in most cases, they're not worth it. 1936 cruisers, or cruisers in general, rather, is S tier. The problem is there are two different types of cruisers. There are heavy cruisers and light cruisers, and light cruisers are probably the best ship type in the game, and the heavy cruisers are probably the most useless ship type in the game. Light cruisers are just awesome. You melt through the enemy screening line, and then your torpedoes can just kill the enemy fleet. That is pretty much the naval meta, so that just has to go S tier. Heavy cruisers are just useless garbage, kind of, like you don't want to do them. Heavy battleships, or heavy ships in general, are B tier in my opinion. Like super heavy battleships are pretty good, but they are not on this list because they are a special project. But battleships in general are still fine. You can get some A on them and use them. But in general, like usually I would just be better, like prefer building cruisers, I guess, because they're a lot more resource efficient as well. And they perform better in combat. So that's that. 1936 carrier, or again, just carrier in general, goes into B tier as well. I think carriers are good because one plane on a carrier is worth 7 times as much as a normal plane. So one carrier nav, or like a lot of carrier navs, can be very good, but they obviously cap out after the 5th carrier. It's basically never worth it to build another carrier. And you get, it's kind of bleak when your carriers fight under air zone, which is contested, right? If there are like 4K fighters from both sides fighting over the air zone, your carriers just, like all of your planes on your carriers just get nuked. So because of so many scenarios that like screw you over, I think carriers just have to go into B tier. Submarines are A tier. They are not the best ship, right? But you can, first of all, raiding can be really terribly hard to deal with. Like with a well-played submarine build, it's super difficult to defend against that, especially like more modern types. And you can do like a lot of funny memes, like 1-stack submarines on patrol. You always engage you go and always engage, and then you will always engage the enemy surface fleet, you know, and just drain all of his fuel. It's ridiculous. Submarines are probably the most poorly balanced ship. It's especially as a beginner, it can be incredibly difficult to deal with them. So in my opinion, they deserve A tier.